Jasmine mentioned you, by the way.
Me?
Oh yeah, you.
Whoa.
She mentioned you sitting at her bar. So it's like,
Mendeecees. I think Kirk was going down like the Titanic, slowly. He hit that iceberg. He looked to the left and was, Mendeecees. And Mendeecees was like, boy, ain't got nothing to do with that.
I didn't know who she was. So somebody had to say, that's Kirk, baby mother. And I never went back. We never had 2 words.
Can I ask you one question? Where the hell is your ring at?
Don't do Kirk.
I lost it.
Oh my God.
So here's the deal. Mendeecees and Kirk Frost have always been cool, but something just snapped and now it's straight up war. This all started when Mendeecees got wind of some shady business going down with Kendra Robinson, and let's just say he wasn't about to let it slide. Word on the street is that Kirk might have had something to do with putting Kendra in a situation that could wreck her marriage to young Jock. And y'all, the way Mendeecees confronted Kirk, it was nothing short of explosive. Kirk was stuttering, looking all kinds of guilty and trying to talk his way out of it, but Mendeecees wasn't buying it.
I have children to be walking around here with a sibling.
That's not their sibling.
Thinking it's their cousin.
It is. That's what we're gonna tell them. What are you talking about?
You sound dumb.
Now, we all know Kirk Frost's history. This man stays in the middle of drama. Whether it's cheating scandals, side babies, or business deals that look like real suspects, Kirk always finds himself in trouble, and this time, it's messier than ever. Because this ain't just about Kirk sneaking around. This involves a woman with actual power. We're talking about Kendra Robinson, a high-powered attorney who has built a serious name for herself in the legal world. She's not just some random side chick caught up in a scandal. She's a woman with influence, connections, and a whole career on the line. But now her name is being dragged into some real shady business. So what exactly went down between Kirk and Kendra? Because the streets are talking, and they're saying this was way more than just business meetings. See, Kirk and Rashida have had their fair share of issues, but this situation with Kendra, this might be the one that pushes things over the edge. Kirk and Kendra were supposedly handling some legal business together. Normal stuff, right? Except it turns out these meetings were a little too private, a little too frequent, and a little too sketchy. Word on the street is that Kirk was trying to move some things around business-wise, and he needed Kendra's legal expertise to make it happen. Now, this might have been all good if it was just contracts and paperwork, but the whispers in Atlanta are saying that Kirk was using these meetings to get a little too close to Kendra. And young Jock, he wasn't feeling it. Because let's be real, this wouldn't be the first time Kirk crossed the line when it comes to mixing business with pleasure. And when JOC got wind of how much time his wife was spending with Kirk, he started asking questions. Now, Kendra, being the professional she is, denied any shady business. But it was Mendeecees who wasn't buying it. What y'all don't know is that Kendra wasn't just handling legal matters for Kirk, she was also working with Mendeecees. And at first, it wasn't a big deal. She's a lawyer and that's her job. But when Mendeecees found out she was doing the same kind of legal work for Kirk, oh, that's when things got ugly. Mendeecees felt played because in his mind, he had Kendra in his corner, handling some personal legal matters for him. But now he's hearing that she's been in deep with Kirk too. That's a problem. Allegedly, Mendeecees and Kirk had a private sit-down to clear things up. And let's just say, it didn't end in a handshake. Kirk tried to play it cool, acting like it was all just business, but Mendeecees wasn't buying it. Because here's the thing, there were receipts. Someone somewhere had evidence of these private meetings between Kirk and Kendra, and whatever was in those messages, emails, or phone calls, it had Mendeecees heated, and that's when things took a turn.
So the truth is that you have been trying to smash. I have the proof.
She said she got the proof.
Now, y'all know in the world of love and hip-hop, secrets don't stay hidden for long, and just when Kirk thought he was getting away with whatever he had going on with Kendra, somebody dropped the kind of receipt that can end marriages and friendships overnight. A leaked voicemail hit the streets, and let's just say, Kirk was talking way too reckless to Kendra. We're talking about the kind of conversation that made it clear their relationship might not have just been business. The tone, the words, the way Kirk was speaking, it was giving way more than legal talk. And the crazy part, it wasn't even Kendra or Jock who exposed it. Y'all, guess who allegedly leaked it? Yes, the same Rashida who has stood by Kirk through every scandal, every cheating rumor, every lie. After years of defending him, it looks like she finally had enough, and instead of taking it to Kirk first, she went straight to the one person who she knew wouldn't just let this slide, Mendeecees. See, Rashida is smart. She knows Kirk too well. If she had confronted him directly, he would have just found a way to smooth talk his way out of it. But by going straight to Mendeecees, oh, she set the stage for a showdown. And when Mendeecees got that voicemail, let's just say it was on. Now, this wasn't a late night text. This wasn't a heated phone call. Mendeecees didn't send a warning message or tell someone to pass the word. Nah, he pulled up. And where did he go? Straight to Kirk's lounge. Y'all know Kirk owns Frost Bistro, and that's where he likes to chill, thinking he's untouchable. But Mendeecees wasn't about to let him feel comfortable that day. Witnesses say Mendeecees walked in with one mission, to check Kirk in front of everybody. And Kirk, oh, you already know, he was sweating bullets, stammering, looking around, trying to act like he didn't know what was going on. Have you ever seen a man get caught red-handed and try to act confused? Yeah, that was Kirk. But Mendeecees wasn't playing games. From the moment he walked in, he pressed Kirk like a fresh suit. He didn't need no long speeches. He got straight to the point. What's this voicemail, Kirk? And Kirk? Oh, he tried to play it off, saying it was taken out of context and that he and Kendra were just handling legal matters. But Mendeecees wasn't buying it. Because, let's be real, there's business talk, and then there's whatever Kirk was doing. Security started moving in, but Mendeecees made one thing crystal clear. If Kirk was doing anything beyond business with Kendra, it was gonna be a problem. And just like that, the whole situation went from messy to explosive.
What you mean? What's up?
What do you mean what I mean? How the you get around Mama D? What the y'all mean
That's
that?
none of your business.
You know her reputation with young women, she was known to be a madam, okay? So I'm just asking what's the relationship?
Now, this is where things go from just messy to dangerous, because after Mendeecees pulled up on Kirk and put him on notice, you'd think Kirk would take a step back, right? Maybe lay low, maybe stop making things worse. Nope. Kirk still had the nerve to meet up with Kendra again. And we're not talking about a quick, let's clear the air type of meeting. No. Kirk was still moving recklessly, still acting like nobody was watching. And guess who found out? Young Jock. But here's the thing. Jock didn't hear about it from Kendra. He didn't hear about it from Kirk. He heard it from Mendeecees. Because let's be real, Mendeecees is all about respect. And when he saw that Kirk was still meeting with Kendra after everything that went down, he made sure to put Jock up on the game. And when Jock found out, he lost it. See, Jock may play the fool sometimes, but when it comes to his wife, it's a whole different story. He already knew Kendra had been in some shady business dealings, but now, with Kirk still creeping around, it looked like something way deeper was going on, and for Jock, that was a big problem. Y'all, picture this. Kirk is chilling, thinking the storm has passed. Maybe he thought Mendeecees had already done the worst of it, and now he could just move how he wanted. But then, out of nowhere, in walks young Jock, ready for war. Now, Jock is usually cool, right? Laid back, funny, always the dude cracking jokes. But this time, nah. This was a whole different Jock. He marched straight up to Kirk, got in his face and said, "So you just out here meeting with my wife behind my back now?" And Kirk tried to play dumb. He hit Jock with the "it's not even like that, bro" routine. But Jock wasn't buying it. See, Jock came prepared. He reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone, and said, "Oh, it's not like that? Then explain this." And then with everybody watching, Jock hit play. And y'all, it was that voicemail. The same one Rashida had, the same one that sent Mendeecees into a rage, the same one that exposed Kirk talking reckless to Kendra. And when that voicemail played, Kirk's face turned every shade of guilt.
What's the deal on the text messages? Is that what we got going on? Because the fact that I'm even sitting here, even listening to this is beneath me. And I'm sick and tired of this. Straight up, what is up?
Now, let's talk about Rashida for a second. This is the same woman who has stood by Kirk through everything, from cheating scandals to secret babies to business deals that always seem to involve some kind of mess. But on this night, Oh, she walked into a whole new level of drama. So picture the scene. Jock just played that voicemail. Kirk is standing there looking guilty, and the whole lounge is watching, waiting for what happens next. And then Rashida walks in, and y'all, the moment she saw the tension in the air, she already knew something was off. Because let's be real, Rashida is no fool. She's been with Kirk long enough to know his guilty face when she sees it. And when she looked at Kirk, then looked at Jock, she put 2 and 2 together real quick. Now, we don't know exactly what was said at that moment, but sources say Rashida didn't even raise her voice. She just stared at Kirk with that "we'll talk about this later" kind of energy. And trust me, that's even scarier than yelling. Because if Rashida is finally done playing the supportive wife, you already know it's about to be really bad for Kirk. Reacting to this entire mess, a person commented saying, "Rashida has been playing herself for years. Ain't no way she just now sees Kirk for who he really is." Another one added, "Mendeecees is standing up for Jock more than Jock is standing up for himself. This is wild." So now the real question is, what's next? Is Rashida finally done with Kirk after standing by him all these years? Is Kendra's career on the line because of this situation? And what about Mendeecees? Did he really just let Kirk off with a warning, or is something else coming? Because let's not forget, Mendeecees doesn't play. He already pressed Kirk once, and now that Jock and Rashida are involved, Kirk might be in way more danger than he even realizes. So, what do y'all think? Was Kirk really just handling business, or is this another classic Frost scandal? Did Kendra just make the biggest mistake of her career? And most importantly, who do y'all think leaked that voicemail for real? Because let's be honest, someone had an agenda. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know y'all got some opinions on this one.